What's up guys, my name is Jack, you're watching JVTCG, and today we're going to go over every single Pokemon sealed product that I invested in over the month of January of this year. I'll give you guys price breakdowns for what I paid for everything. I'll also show the market prices as well so we can compare. And as always, the reason I do this is for complete transparency to let you know that I am in fact investing in Pokemon. I'm buying the Pokemon products that I'm saying I'm looking at. And it's not to flex in any way, and I don't want people to take it like that, especially with how contentious Prismatic Evolutions has been. So it's not to flex, and don't worry, if you missed out on Prismatic Evolutions, they are going to reprint it. It looks like they're going to print it pretty heavily. It's going to come later in the year, and I'll be sure to let you guys know as soon as I find out any more information on reprints for Prismatic Evolutions, Surging Sparks, or any other Pokemon TCG set. With that being said, let's get into my first item. So the first product we have here is something I'm sure you all know of, the Prismatic Evolutions Pokemon Center ETBs. These I all got at MSRP. I made 2 orders of 4, so this was one of the orders of 4. It did not come in a sealed case, it came in just a regular box. I'll put a picture up on the screen, which is unfortunate. I would rather have a sealed case, but I probably was gonna open one of the sealed cases anyways, so it's not that big of a deal to me. And each of these costed me $60, which is an insanely good deal, especially when right now market value is right around $250 to $260 for a single Pokemon Center ETB. And I know this is a product that's gonna upset people that I have a lot of them, but I was ultimately just treating this set and these Pokemon Center ETBs like I would any other set, where I decided to pre-order 2 cases when I got the notification that they were in stock. I hadn't even seen the EV promo card, which looks great. It looks awesome, and I think that's part of the reason these got hyped up so much on that release day. But I got an email from the Pokemon Center saying that they were in stock. I also got a notification from PokeNotify letting me know that these were in stock. So I went ahead and made my order. In total, this cost me $254, including taxes and shipping. And market value for the 4 of these is sitting right around $1,000. I expected these to do pretty well, but I didn't expect them to be 4 times MSRP on release. So I'm hoping they reprint a ton of these and they make these way more accessible so a lot more people can get their hands on Prismatic Evolutions and the Pokemon Center ETBs themselves. Next up, we have my sealed case of Pokemon Center ETBs for Prismatic Evolutions. I'll show you guys down here. As you can see, SV 8.5 is Prismatic Evolutions, and we have a sealed case of the Pokemon Center ETBs. Very grateful to get some. I know a lot of people missed out on these, missed out on the Pokemon Center ETBs in general, so I want to repeat, I'm not doing this to show off. I'm not doing this to be like, haha, I have more of these than you, because there's a lot of people that have way more of Prismatic Evolutions products than I do. But I'm showing you this just like I do every single month to be completely transparent with what products I'm buying and why. I also forgot to mention this cost me $250, including taxes and shipping. And right now market price is between $1,100 and $1,200. So there's a slight premium for the sealed case over the individual boxes. And overall, it's insane how much these Prismatic products are worth right now. Next up, we have 3 Crown Zenith booster bundles, which is kind of random. I actually caught a Target restock thanks to PokeNotify. I would not have gotten this without them. They sent me a notification that these were in stock on Target.com. I went in, checked out real quick with 3. It cost me $88, including taxes and shipping. And that comes out to a little bit over $29 per booster bundle, which is a great deal considering market price is right around $45, $46 per booster bundle. And if you guys want to join PokeNotify, I'll leave a link in the description and the pinned comment. They have a 3-day free trial, so you don't have to actually spend anything. And if you do actually want to become a member, you can use code JBTCG25 for 25% off your first month. But enough shilling for me, let's get on to the next item. Next up, we got 2 Sea and Sky collections. You can see 1, 2. I got these for $40 from Sam's Club, including taxes. I think it was $42 per Sea and Sky collection. I also caught these on a random restock. Basically just got lucky and managed to pick up 2, which is the order maximum at the current time. And the market price for these is right around like $90 per Sea and Sky collection. Obviously that includes shipping, so your actual take home is closer to like $70, but still, there's a crazy premium on Sea and Sky collections and a crazy premium on Crown Zenith in general. It's so interesting how the mentality around the Sea and Sky collections and Crown Zenith has completely shifted in the past month and a half. People were saying it was overprinted, printed to the ground. Cards were fairly cheap, and cards still are fairly cheap for Crown Zenith compared to other Sword and Shield sets and a lot of Scarlet and Violet sets. So if you're looking for some great budget art, this set has it. I mean, it has evolution cards that are like $40, so it's still a decent budget set but it's getting way more expensive, with the Giratina being over $200, the Mewtwo V-Star being a $110 card at this point. Things have completely shifted, and these used to have a 25 per order maximum, so you could order 25 of these at one time, but now the order maximum is set to 2, and you're lucky to even buy any. Pretty wild stuff, and I'm happy to add it to my collection of Crown Zenith items. Next up, we're going to move back into our Prismatic Evolutions products. Here we have 3 binder collections and 3 poster collections. I pre-ordered all of these at MSRP. I can't remember how expensive they were. I'll put it up on the screen when I find the exact cost, but I think it was maybe $28 or $29 for the binder collections. And then it was right around $15, $16 for the poster collections. I do know that the current market value for these is right around $32, $33, and for these, it's right around $65 to $70. Either way, I'm very grateful to get some Prismatic product. I really like the promo cards that they have here. I think the Flareon is honestly my favorite. It looks really nice, and I really like the Cosmo Hollow border. The poster looks really cool. I haven't opened one of these. I have opened a binder collection. I got nothing out of the 5 packs. No Pokeball, no Master Ball, just regular hollows and reverses. So if that doesn't sum up Prismatic Evolutions, I don't know what does. And if you're wondering, no, I did not go to any stores and scalp out Prismatic Evolutions. I actually haven't bought a single Pokemon product in person in I think a month or more. So I've just been buying online when I see restocks, just from the comfort of my own home. And with sealed products being incredibly difficult to get at good prices nowadays, I've dabbled in some singles investing. This isn't something I normally do, and I'm not going to suggest any of the things that I purchased to you, but I will explain why I bought them. I bought the Mewtwo and Charizard from V-Star Universe. I bought these both for around $32 or $31 each. So in total, it cost me $60 for a set of 2. I bought 2 sets. And my reasoning here is that you can get a huge premium on these cards if you grade them as a sequential set. Right now on eBay, they're going for around $200 to $250 for a set of 2. If you include grading costs, it'll cost around $50 to get each of these cards graded. Now the nice thing about Japanese cards is they're incredibly easy to grade. And this is a double-edged sword. It means the premium for a PSA 10 over a single raw card or a PSA 9 isn't that high, but it also means that it's easier to grade and it's easier to get 10s. But I've looked these cards up and down, and I think they have the potential to both be PSA 10 sequential sets. I'll probably send them off to PSA in the next week or 2, and we'll probably get them back in a couple months, maybe early May or late April. The next card I picked up is this Deoxys VMAX from Crown Zenith. This card was like $17 and has since jumped up to around $35 since I purchased it, and this one is extremely minty. The corners, everything, there's no whitening, nothing on the edges. The only thing I'm worried about is maybe there's some surface damage or dent that I'm not seeing, but other than that, it looks pretty much perfect. If you get this card in a PSA 10, it's around $150 right now, and I think this card has a good chance. Next up, I bought 2 mid-era cards, if you want to call them that. The Mega Venusaur EX from XY Evolutions, as well as this beautiful Reshiram from the Radiant Collection. I think this is going to actually increase a good amount in price because of the new black and white set that's coming out in July, and I think this one will increase in price when Megas get reintroduced. The Reshiram cost me, I think, $18, and the Mega Venusaur cost me, I think, $19 or $20. So with everything modern spiking in price, I think it's important to look back at some other cards from other eras that may be undervalued. These are great looking artworks and great cards, and no one's really talking about them right now. And as we know with investing, the best time to buy something is when no one's talking about it. I plan to pick up more XY and black and white era cards in the coming months. So I'm by no means an expert in single investing, and I know a lot of you are much more familiar with the singles market than I am, so let me know down in the comments what you think of my investments, and do you think I made the right plays? And for our final product of the video, we have a regular Prismatic Evolutions ETB. I actually bought 3 in total. The other 2 are still in transit. I don't know what happened. I think they got put on back order by Walmart, but I did order all of these at MSRP, so they costed $55, I'm pretty sure. I'll put something on screen if I'm wrong, but I'm very grateful to have gotten some, and the condition of these is pretty good. Honestly, all the Prismatic Evolutions products and pre-order products I got this month all came in great condition. It does have some looseness in the wrap, which is fine. It's not a big deal, and like minor denting of the corners, but Most people don't care about it, most of the people I sell to don't care about it, and overall, I'm just happy to get myself some. It does kind of look like the Eevee's laughing at us in a evil, demonic kind of way, so we'll get the camera off it and we'll wrap up this video. Overall, I invested kind of the same amount of money this month as I do most months. I was thinking that I was going to go overboard, investing a ton into Prismatic Evolutions, picking up a ton of Blooming Waters for 151, but none of that seemed to work out, and with the Blooming Waters fiasco with people fighting and losing their minds over this, it's not worth it. And at the end of the day, I just want to remind you guys, this is a hobby. This is not that big of a deal. Pokemon is not that deep. If you can't get your favorite premium collection, it's not that big a deal. I missed out on a ton of different things. I'm not going to buy any Blooming Waters. I'm not going to buy any more 151 things at this point, even though I'd love to, and I'd love to rip some more 151. It's just not worth it. And if you're going out to retail stores to buy this stuff in public, do not get in fights over it. It's not that deep. Anyways, let me know your favorite sealed product that you picked up down in the comments. Actually, let me know if you picked up any single cards, if you're doing any single investing plays, or you added something great to your collection. I want to hear it all. And I know there's a lot of negativity in the Pokemon space right now, but I want to keep this channel as positive as possible. And I'm incredibly grateful for all of you guys watching my videos, subscribing, commenting. I love to talk about Pokemon and Pokemon investing with all of you. But that's all I got for today. So as always, thank you guys so much for watching. Stay safe out there.